and also Mr. Siyad Zain Saab, MEP, Raja Afzal Saab, MEP, UDR, and then Rashid Saab. I'm invited by as the, you can call me as a spokesperson for the people of Kashmir here. I'm very grateful for this exhibition. I think this is the first kind of its kind in Europe, I think, if I'm not wrong. So that it can, as Sadia said, that people should be contacted to come here to see this, the valley of Kashmir, which was so famous for her beauty and for her peace, tranquility, and secularism, is being destroyed by persons who stay in Delhi. As Afzal Saab, you, Sajjad Saab, you and Rashid Saab, and everybody is saying that the recent amount of human rights violations in Kashmir, this is not a new phenomena, as Farooq Saab was saying in that room. We, the people of Kashmir, are witnessing for this for the last 70 years. I am a member of a divided family. My mother belonged to that part. Nobody from my mother's side has been allowed to come to see us. My father used to study there. He belonged to this part. He went to Srinagar when he was in class 5th. He studied there in famous SP High School and SP College. He was arrested when he was student of 8th in 1931, when 22 Kashmiri was martyred by the Indians in the central jail. That famous that uprising took place. He was sentenced to jail in Thana Koti Bagh in Srinagar. One of my person who knew me, he went last year to Srinagar, and I said that please go to Thana Koti Bagh, where my father was a student of 8th class, and he was arrested for leading a demonstration in Srinagar. My mother's house is situated in Rajouri Kadal, near that Islamic High School in Srinagar. A lot of stories I used to hear from my father. There was a shop called this Subhana the West in Srinagar. So, but sadly, neither I can go there nor they can come here. So, and I was talking to my children that I want to go to that part of Kashmir to find my roots there. And if I'm not able, who's going to tell you? Because I was told those stories from my father and not from my mother. My mother died in 1996 and my father died in 1966 when I was about 13 years old. So nobody is going to tell you. I can speak a little bit of English, a little bit of Kashmiri. If I talk with someone in Kashmiri, my these, two sons, they stare at me. In which kind of language he is talking to these people? They seem that there is a Mars or somebody else outside this earth. So this is a pity. We have to bear this. The situation in South Kashmir at this present moment, it is there is worst type of Indian training being unleashed in that part of Kashmir. As everybody knows, the recent phenomenon of uprising after the death of one of the Burhan Wani Shaheed, it took a new turn. Now this movement is in the hands of youth. It's a 100% indigenous movement. And I can bet that the drum of Ure It was organized by the Indians themselves. Because if you remember when Mr. Clinton visited India and Pakistan, it was his only visit to Pakistan. There were 1906 being slaughtered in Kashmir. So there is a hidden hand. One of my relatives, he is a journalist. He is here from my father's side. We had some relation of my father from this Uri area. Sahab, you know, Muzaffar Sahab also. Yes. Yes. He came, he's a journalist, but he belongs to Uri area. He was telling me that the drama is 100% organized by the Indian, some raw, that is because what the Indians were claiming that militants came from this side, he said that nobody can cross that, nobody can just climb that cliff. And what we have a knowledge, because I have also my constituency on this LOC, that they somebody from from the Indian side, he threw a hand grenade on this Brigade headquarters, but it was on this those gas cylinders, and it burned, and 14 of them were burned to death, not by the bullets. So I appreciate what you were saying, that that incident has damaged our cause. Yes, I know that. But the atrocities by the Indians, India is two-faced. It's a double-faced country. There is secular democracy, one for West, and there are ugly true faces for us. We can see that. The people of Jammu and Kashmir. And now, a person who is at the helm of affairs is the mastermind of that carnage of a minority in Gujarat also. He is the Prime Minister of India. So, the people of Jammu and Kashmir, for the last 112 days, there is a curfew, lack of medical supplies, lack of food, vegetable, lack of freedom, lack of medical facilities. I'm to say this whole valley is under siege. It's a whole in curfew. Can you think that this parcel is blocked for 112 days without food, without medicine? Can you believe this? So what I want to